Wouldn't be that much of a surprise if she's getting paid $500,000 for some of these gigs.
A women in business conference completely sold out the moment they announced Caitlin Clark as their keynote speaker. Not a typical sports event, but a business conference that is the level Clark is operating at now, and it is making her rivals absolutely furious. While Angel Reese focuses on her podcast and the Unrivaled league, Clark is building connections with wealthy executives who pay her over $100,000 for just 30 minutes, like a chess master making silent moves while others are playing checkers. Clark's strategy transcends basketball itself.
As far as I'm aware, for a half an hour of Caitlin Clark's time over Zoom, it's like $50K. It's like $100K minimum for her to show up somewhere. And you would be thinking, if she's showing up outside of Indiana, you would think that it's going to cost her a couple of $100,000. It's going to cost a couple of $100,000.
What does this mean for women's sports influence by the end? You will see why her off-court playbook might outshine even her legendary game skills. Caitlin Clark did not just sell out a basketball arena, she sold out an entire women in business conference. I am talking about serious executives and industry leaders rushing to buy tickets the moment her name was announced as the keynote speaker. This is not happening at a sports venue. This is a professional business event where people normally come to network and learn about industry trends, and they sold out completely because of a rookie basketball player. When the conference organizers revealed Clark would be headlining, tickets vanished almost instantly. That kind of pull demonstrates influence comparable to business titans like Warren Buffett or Oprah. Most athletes struggle to build any meaningful presence outside their sport, but Clark is demolishing those boundaries in her rookie year, like a first-year employee being handed keys to the executive suite.
We know she sells out basketball venues. Like, that's a given. We all know that happens. Caitlin Clark sells out basically any basketball venue that she sets foot in. And not only that, we have now got Caitlin Clark selling out something that isn't basketball.
These are not curious basketball fans seeking autographs. These are Fortune 500 CFOs, tech entrepreneurs from Silicon Valley, and venture capitalists willing to pay premium conference fees because they view Clark as a business phenomenon worth learning. From the funniest thing about this is where the money is. Compare this to other WNBA rookies in their first off-season, while most are building their brands and fighting for social media attention. Clark
Money? What do you mean by saver? Do you want her to go on the freaking Unapologetically Angel podcast? Do you want her just to rock up at Unrivaled? To be fair, her playing Unrivaled, I'm not saying that was a bad thing. I wanted her playing Unrivaled. Selfishly wanted her playing Unrivaled. Do you want her to, I don't know, do more young people things? I don't even know what young people things are. In fairness to her agent, this is where the money is. The real money is old money. I'm telling you, the real money is old money. And she's there being around old money.
Old money. Clark's strategic approach to building her network reveals exceptional business acumen. She is deliberately positioning herself to connect with the over 40 demographic, particularly wealthy business professionals, controlling substantial white resources. She and her team recognize that real influence and financial power often reside with established business veterans, not just younger fan demographics.
That's the funniest thing about it. It's like, people are like, oh, she needs to stop just meeting people in their 40s. She was literally meeting with Serena Williams and Eli Manning. Like, she was at the damn NFL conference.
This calculated approach gives her access to networks most athletes never tap into by engaging with older established professionals like healthcare CEO Maria Johnson and investment guru David Chin. She is building connections with people who make major financial decisions for corporations. These are potential business partners, speaking clients, and investment opportunities who view Clark as a business mind worth listening to. The conference sellout demonstrates Clark has transcended sports entirely. She has become a business figure commanding attention in boardrooms as effectively as on basketball courts. Her jump shot got her in the door, but her business acumen and strategic networking are creating her crossover success.
When you've screwed up millions, you gotta find a way to make her back those millions. And it's easy. Like, it's actually easy. Like, I don't think Caitlin Clark wants to be, like, she doesn't seem like a person that wants to be a socialite. And again, there's nothing wrong if she is, or if that was what she wanted, but it does not seem like that's what she wants. It seems like her idea of the only time you really see her not at like at something for fun, a lot of the time is she's either at a concert or she's at she's playing golf.
We are witnessing the emergence of a new model for athlete entrepreneurship. Clark is positioning herself at the intersection of sports and business in ways few athletes have accomplished this early in their careers, as these elite connections mature into partnerships, endorsements, and investment opportunities. Clark is not just changing the game of basketball, she is rewriting the playbook for how athletes can leverage their platform to build empires beyond their playing days, but conferences are just the visible tip of Clark's business iceberg.
Caitlin Clark makes more from giving a 30-minute talk than her entire season, WNBA season. According to Agecroft Partners CEO Don Steinbrink, he reached out to Caitlin Clark to see if she'd give a 30-minute virtual talk for a conference. This was during the WNBA's mid-season break and Caitlin had time off for not getting selected for the Olympics. Clark's team revealed her virtual speaking fee started at $100,000 for 30 minutes.
Behind closed doors, corporations are writing checks with numbers that would make your jaw drop. Someone recently reached out to book Clark for what seemed like a simple speaking engagement and got hit with a price tag that changed everything. $100,000 for just 30 minutes of her time, and here's the crazy part. People are not walking away, they are saying yes.
Like, we've already known this, and like obviously this is old news, I think, but like it's coming to the surface again, so I think it's relevant to speak on it again. That like she makes more in a virtual meeting.
This staggering rate, earning in 30 minutes what many Americans make in an entire year, breaks down to over $3,300 per minute. Just to hear Clark speak, companies are not negotiating. They are competing for slots. In her increasingly packed schedule, her insights transformed our executive team's approach. Fortune 500 client remarked after a session, her virtual presence commands premium rates too. Zoom calls go for around $50,000 per hour, with Clark regularly conducting these digital meetings for executives who value her perspective. Beyond basketball, these virtual engagements allow her to maximize earnings while minimizing travel time.
Goes up to somewhere, you're probably paying her $2,000 to $3,000 or $200,000 to $300,000, or it's free. Or it's free. I think she probably does a lot of things for free. Like that would be my prediction, is that if she wants to be somewhere and she just wants to help out, she'll do quite a few things for free. But if she's not doing it for free, I would say her cost is crazy high.
Clark's team has engineered a brilliant two-tier approach to her speaking calendar when causes close to her heart come calling. Clark often appears completely free of charge. These charity appearances build goodwill and reinforce her values for corporations. The prices soar astronomically, as one insider described it. If Clark is not doing an event for free, her cost is crazy high. This selective pricing strategy gives her control by maintaining this stark contrast. Clark ensures she is These speaking engagements have become a significant revenue stream last season. Alone, Clark earned a minimum of $600,000 from speaking, surpassing her WNBA salary. While making headlines on the court, she is building wealth off. Yet the contrast with other WNBA stars is striking, while Angel Reese invests energy into her podcast and promoting the Unrivaled league. Clark builds a speaking empire, generating more revenue with less time investment. A single